Hi, so today I'm going to talk about one story, the story of Karna from Mahabharata. So, so all the youths, like in population, if I graph the population, these are the some 98% population lies in this area can relate the story of Karna to themselves, like youth population, and those 1% here and 1%, like they are very rich and they are extremely poor, that they don't have tendency to understand the story in first place. So this percentage will be more than 98%, I believe. So this is story of a Karna. Like Karna is a boy, child of a god, and the god is son, right? He's a gifted child to a girl. So I will not go into the integrity details. I will try to I will try to convey the message of the story on like 10,000 feet view, how it look like and what lesson you can learn. Or just it's not everything about lesson. Just try to listen it. So Karna is extremely talented guy in everything, but he born in a some poor family, you can say, and poor, some scheduled caste, right? Where there is certain prohibition that they cannot do some kind of thing, right? They are not privileged to even try those things. But Karna is a born talent, right? So it's natural to him to learn all this thing very quickly and even exceptionally. So and there is the other side, Arjun, who born in a king's family, king clan, and he got very good teacher who was the like most famous teacher of that decade of that era. So he's also powerful. So this Karna, he doesn't got any teacher because he was belonging to the scheduled caste. So he what he does, he cheated with some guru to like some teacher to teach him, and he told him that he's like of high caste. So before that, he one day he watched it, the Arjun kid like learning those weapon. That's guru, some guru, his guru, like his teacher was teaching him. So he's told that, can you teach me? So he said that, are you belong? Which caste do you belong? So this guru said like, no, I cannot teach him. Right. So it like made him little bit jealous. He feel jealous to him that he doesn't get the opportunity to learn this in first place. Right, because of his caste. Right. So what happened? So they both go to different path. This Arjun kid learned this uh, weapon, arrow weapon, right, from this his teacher, and this go to separate teacher and told him that he's belong to high caste. He lied to him, and then he learned like his teaching. So both went to different path. So in potential, he is definitely, this guy Karna has a high potential compared to anyone. Like he is very powerful, and he's by birth his natural tendency to learn anything, and he's smart and he's clever and everything. But he still feel because in society nobody is giving worth to like him. Nobody identifying his worth in society, that what he is capable of. People are treating him as a scheduled caste only, and even in king's army they are not going to let him in because he is belong to scheduled caste. So what happens once when they back came back after learning? So there is a king. So like when their all sons came after learning all the teachings from their teacher, so they have to show their skill and that what they have learned. So on that day, this his guru of Arjun told in the public, like whole villagers and whole state population, that Arjun is the greatest arrowman in the world. So that what pinched him regarding this guy Karna. So he came into this arena and he said, "It's fine that if you say that he's the greatest arrowman in this village or in even this state, but since you have included the whole world, I have to come in to defend my position because I am definitely sure much better than him, Arjun." So now then they ask like, what are you? What caste are you? How can you battle with the king's sons? Like you are not king's blood. Only kings, another king blood can battle with another kings, right? That is the rule. So this story keeps going. He got some support from other kings who is against, who is like enemy of this king, this man. So he supported him. He provided him some. So the story goes on. The fight was never complete. Nobody win, and now he also to become powerful. But he still is not satisfied because of his what vengeance. He doesn't get that respect in society still. So so now let's talk about his last time. So he's so powerful, the Karna guy, that nobody can kill him directly. Only few people who is powerful like God can defeat him in a battle. So so now when the God came to earth, right, in battle, and said to him that you have to die because you are becoming obstacle into my path which I am envisioning. So you there is only one option, you have to die. So he said, the God said that you are fighting from the wrong side. Now he started questioning the God that, hey, why what I did is not wrong. This society doesn't respect me, doesn't respect my potential. They like prohibited me all this like learning because of my caste, which they shouldn't. I have suffered this much from this society, right? And he said like, oh, it's not wrong that I have competed with this Arjun guy, right? Uh, like what's my fault, he said. So the God said, "Okay, it's, yeah, I totally agree that it's wrong that the society prohibited your opportunity. I totally agree with you, even I sympathize with you, but that should not be the reason that you should take the wrong side, right? Like you should become evil. You still have to the good in the world. So now he said that why did I forgot all my learnings? So what happened in the battle? So he was fighting with Arjun and he forgot all his learning. So he asked God, I have done enormous amount of hard work to learn all this arts with my teacher. Why did I forget at the last moment? So the God said, God Krishna said, why did you learn this learning in first place? What was your intention? Right? He said your intention from the start was wrong. He said to learn anything, you don't have to put any effort in learning anything. Learning and knowledge is an integral part of your soul, right? So knowledge is inbuilt within you. You don't have to put actually any effort to learn anything. Like knowledge is God is talking about knowledge, and in this context, it is mainly about the arrow art. So he said all these things. So he said that you learn because you want to defeat this guy. You have goal that he said whenever you are learning anything for sake of achieving any other goals, that learning will be totally useless. It will not going to come. It will not like become useful to you in your life. That's for sure. So he said, "What should I do? What was my fault? Like I have to do it. Like this guy didn't teach me because of my schedule caste and this thing." So he said, "Fine. You learned all this teaching, right, from different teachers. What after learning all this thing, what did you do? Did you try to support people like you who are in deprivation state like you, deprived from these resources like you did? Did you try to help them in society, right? So that's your he said I agree that you God said that I agree that you are prohibited from all this opportunity and it's totally wrong due to society, but you never understood what God wanted to you do. So you can use your potential to support the other scheduled caste people, right, like you, who have potential and who can serve society to better. But instead of doing this, you are become evil person and you're supporting the evil thing. So now the last question can ask to the God that, hey God, I will accept the death, no doubt. But is this world know my potential? Like, why this world? I believe that nobody knows still my potential in this world. So then God confronted him that to kill you, to defeat you, I have to come into picture. Like I have to come in between. What more evidence do you want? Even God have to come to earth to defeat you, to support other guy to defeat you. So what more you want proof for your potential? So that's the story of the Karna. So we all can relate because in average middle class, people can think that they didn't get equal opportunity, which is right, almost right. And after so they become like kind of what pessimistic and communist. They feel like the top people are bad, which they are bad. I agree, totally agree. But their vengeance and bitterness attitude will not going to improve any condition in society. They will feel vengeful, and since they are not being powerful in this hierarchy, so it is not going to do anything, any good thing to even them, or it's not going to change anything in the society. So instead of complaining, you should do what you can do in your hand. Yeah, that's you should do what you can do. Like that's God have given you some potential. You should use that, and you should help other that are like you. So yeah, that's the today story and little bit conversation. Thank you. Bye.